You might be thinking, what the hell does Taylor Swift have to do with real estate values in Kansas City? What the hell does Travis Kelce have to do with real estate values in Kansas City? And why is everybody paying so much attention to probably one of the first female billionaire songwriters in history and a tight end, number 87, who just arguably threw the best pass that was not completed because of an incompetent Kadarius Toney going offsides on the play? So if you haven't been paying attention and you're not in Kansas City, you didn't move out to Kansas City like myself in the last 3 years, a lot of things have happened to Kansas City that has made this place an exciting place to invest in real estate. First of all, most of our housing stock is from the 1900s, built during the Kansas City boom, right? Kansas City was built on the side of Missouri, really where the city is, and it's divided by the Missouri River, and then you've got Kansas City, Kansas. But most people, when they're referring to Kansas City, they're actually talking about Jackson County, Missouri, because that's where the city's metropolitan areas, that's where the Chiefs play football, and that's really where everything goes down. And then if you're talking about the nice suburbs, you're talking about Kansas, which is actually Johnson County, Kansas. So let's get that straight for everybody who is listening, trying to figure out where's a good place to live in Kansas City, where's a good place to live in Kansas. So now you know where we're at, now you know what's going on. Now, first of all, let me tell you a little bit about something, that why I'm sitting in this seat right here, right now, talking to you about investing in real estate in Kansas City, talking about the big effect about how Taylor Swift is bringing up real estate values single-handedly in Kansas City. So first of all, if you guys haven't heard of the two-time Super Bowl winning championship, number 15, Patrick Mahomes Jr., not to be confused with his father, Patrick Mahomes Sr.
Yeah, I'm smoking to Joe Burrow.
The reason I first came out to Kansas City is one of the things I do is I watch football, and the other thing I do is I scroll for real estate deals. I had been looking for another market, just so happened that the Colts were playing the Chiefs, and I spotted Pat Mahomes, and I spotted the real estate deals. 2021, we move here. We're in Kansas City. It's 2023. Chiefs aren't looking as good as they were last year. Yes, we just lost. Patrick Mahomes did not look phenomenal, but Travis Kelce absolutely looked phenomenal, both during the game and after the game, with his lady in tow, the Taylor Swift. Now, those of you guys who are listening right now and being like, Troy, what the are you talking about Taylor Swift for? Let me just tell you something. I'm not a Taylor Swift fan. I'm a big Travis Kelce fan. In fact, the only jersey that I have is number 87. The guy who sits next to me, Kendall, shout out Kendall, at the Chiefs game will always tell you the number one thing I'm cheering for is every time that dude makes a catch, have been from since day one. He's got great charisma, great dude, and one of the things that I'm pushing for is for Travis Kelce to get married to Taylor Swift. Now, why on earth do I care about that stuff? So first of all, if you are a dude and you don't have a good lady by your side, the chances of you being successful are way less than if you hook up with the right lady. So arguably, Taylor Swift, from a bachelorette perspective, is probably the most eligible bachelorette. And Travis Kelce, from a bachelor perspective, is probably one of the most eligible bachelor. He's got the #1 rated podcast nationwide with his brother, Jason Kelce, right? They've really got something special going on. And now he went to a Taylor Swift concert, made her a friendship bracelet, and now she's coming to cheer on her man, to go see her man win the game, right? He's got a lot of inspiration right now. He just upgraded his house. He went from an $895,000 house. He upgrades his house. Well, what other major upgrades has Travis Kelce made? We can look at the girls that he's dated before, and yes, they are pretty, and yes, they are great, but when you're talking about marriage, and we're talking about Travis Kelce getting married, because this is a good thing for Kansas City, do you think any of this has anything to do with real estate? Let me know in the comments if you think it does, and I'm gonna tell you why I know it does. She has 278 million followers on Instagram. She doesn't even post shit. How many does Travis Kelce have? 5.2, which is a lot more than he had before he started dating Taylor Swift. So we know that between the two of them, they control 260 million eyeballs. Those eyeballs are on Kansas City. Those eyeballs are going to look at Kansas City, a lot of them, the same way I did, and they're gonna see Kansas City as a valuable place to live. Taylor Swift's been flying here. She flies all over the country. She flies all over the world. She's actually owned her own plane since 2011. She is a G. And let's not get into Kanye West. Kanye West completely humiliated Taylor Swift.
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
Well, this is her retribution. Between Kim, big ass Kardashian, and Taylor Swift and Kanye West, Now you've got an amazing setup. Okay, you've got the football player, the singer, moving to the Midwest. The more eyeballs on Kansas City, the more attention. The more attention on Kansas City, the more things are coming here. So now we've got Taylor Swift. Now we've got Travis Kelce. Now we've got Donna Kelce. Now we've got Pat Mahomes. Now we've got Brittany Mahomes. Now we've got our first ever woman's-owned soccer team. Women's built stadium. That's coming to Kansas City. Now we've got Penway Point with the Ferris wheel. We got the World War I Museum. The Rock Island Bridge, which I am an investor in. Okay, we put $100,000 of my own money into that project just to see that thing go. Now we've got that going on. We've got the World Cup coming to town. We've got a great city manager, but why values are gonna go up because of Taylor Swift is because she commands so much attention. She just recently broke off of her own record label. She reproduced all of her own albums so that she's not paying any more royalties to anybody else going forward. But Taylor Swift, love her or hate her, is one of the best business women of our lifetime. And Travis Kelce is probably one of the best tight ends of our lifetime. He's better than Tony Gonzalez, whose name is in the ring at Kansas City Chiefs. He's better than Rob Gronkowski. There's no question. You can say what you want. He has proven that he is better. And if you didn't see that play the other night, shame on the Chiefs and shame on Kadarius Toney for messing up so many plays. And it's a shame that that play is not going to go down as the victory, but rather the defeat and the penalty call. And let me know, do you agree? Is that the way it should have gone? Or do you believe that the refs made a huge mistake? Here's what I finally want to know. Do you believe that I am just completely full of crap and that Taylor Swift is not going to have anything with the value of real estate in Kansas City? Or is there a thing called the Taylor effect that once she gets involved with something that it's like the high tide? She raises all ships. Well, we salute you, Captain Swift. We hope you raise Kansas City up. And for all you guys who are Swifties, welcome to Kansas City. We'll check you on the next one. Peace.